In a surprising turn of events in September 2022, Burkina Faso witnessed its second coup in less than 9 months. Army Captain Ibrahim Traoré, at the age of 34, took control, deposing Lieutenant Colonel Paul Henry Damiba, the orchestrator of the January coup that deposed President Roch Kabore. In a televised proclamation, Traoré cited Damiba does not have the ability to address the long-standing insurgent issues plaguing Burkina Faso as the main cause for this coup. The rise of Ibrahim Traoré drew immediate parallels to Thomas Sankara, a revered national figure. Aside from their shared choice of a red beret, both became leaders at age 34, held the rank of captain, and conducted coups against military regimes that had seized power just months before. Born in Bondaki, Mohan Province, in 1988, Traoré went to a local primary school in his area. Attended secondary school in Bobo-Dioulasso, Burkina Faso's second-largest city. Unlike his predecessor Damiba and many other officers, Traoré initially pursued civilian life. He studied geology at Joseph Kissable University in Ouagadougou, the capital, earning recognition as the top student of his class. However, in 2009, he opted for a military path, joining the Georges Namono Military Academy in Paul. Although considered less prestigious than the Cartiogo Military Academy, where luminaries like Sankara and Damiba studied, Traoré's meteoric rise began post-graduation in 2012. Joining the Artillery Regiment of Kaya, his dedication and prowess earned him the title of lieutenant by 2014. Traoré's exemplary service in Mali, under the United Nations peacekeeping mission MINUSMA, showcased his valiant efforts against jihadists. His leadership qualities became particularly evident in the Operation Atapuano in Burkina Faso's east, and his service in the three-border zone of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. In 2020, a significant event shaped Traoré's perspective. When Basilogo faced potential jihadist capture, Traoré led an unconventional route to liberate the town. However, as jihadist-induced terror continued to decimate the northern regions of Burkina Faso, Traoré and his contemporaries began to question their superior strategies. By January 2022, Burkina Faso was in political upheaval. Lieutenant Colonel Henry Damiba's coup replaced President Roch Kabore, who was in power after a transitional government succeeding Blaise Compaoré's 27-year rule. Compaoré had, infamously, taken power after the assassination of Thomas Sankara in 1987. Damiba's reign, though brief, saw the increased aggression of Islamist militants. The already discontented military faced logistical challenges and suffered significant casualties. Amidst this backdrop, the September 26, 2022, jihadist attack on a food convoy intensified frustrations, especially among younger soldiers. The tensions escalated when Damiba went to the United Nations summit in New York, seeking international support. His absence was seen as a neglectful gesture in Burkina Faso. Ibrahim Traoré, sensing the growing resentment, sought a dialogue with President Damiba, which was denied. This refusal became the last straw. On September 3, 2023, Ouagadougou echoed with the sounds of revolt, leading to Traoré announcing the takeover of Burkina Broadcasting Corporation. As the coup progressed, relations with France became strained. Accusations of Damiba seeking refuge in a French military base ignited widespread protests against the French presence. Burkina Faso's demand for France to withdraw its troops further intensified speculations of Burkina Faso turning towards Russia, and a sentiment echoed in Traoré's bold stance at the Russia-Africa Summit in July 2023. Ending on an impactful note from one of Traoré's speeches, we must not become marionettes, moved by external powers. We must ensure the self-sufficiency and well-being of our people. If this narrative captivated your interest, there is a deeper layer of intricacy to Traoré's approach that deserves attention. Having inherited a nation caught in the crosshairs of insurgency, a history of political instability, and socio-economic challenges, Traoré's vision for Burkina Faso was nothing short of transformative. Central to his administration was emphasizing rebuilding trust in the military establishment and establishing a coherent national identity. Firmly believing in the principles of Pan-Africanism, Traoré envisioned a Burkina Faso that achieved self-sustainability and played a pivotal role in the larger African narrative. With that in mind, he launched Project Renaissance, an initiative to revamp Burkina Faso's educational system. A primary focus was on imparting the values of African unity, self-reliance, and historical consciousness. Traoré said, "Our children must learn of Sankara and Nkrumah before they hear of Napoleon." Economically, Traoré sought to reduce dependence on international aid. Instead, he pushed for internal reforms, investments in agriculture, and the promotion of indigenous industries. There were talks of establishing a Burkina Faso gold exchange to bolster the national economy, given the country's significant gold reserves. Traoré also took strides in the realm of foreign policy. While ties with France were tumultuous, he sought to strengthen bonds with African nations, especially those in the economic community of West African states. His call marked his attendance at the African Union Summit for a unified African defense force and a continental free trade area. Yet, challenges persisted. The jihadist threat loomed large, and many questioned if Traoré could succeed where others faltered. Internal opposition was rising, with some factions viewing him as a continuation of the military's stronghold over Burkina Faso's politics. Traoré's leadership also faced criticism. Some called out his increasingly authoritarian tendencies, pointing to the restrictions on the press and the arrest of opposition leaders. Others questioned his ability to transform his vision into tangible outcomes for the Burkinabé people. As of 2023, the trajectory of Traoré's rule remains to be seen. Will he be the transformative leader Burkina Faso needs, charting a course toward stability and prosperity? Or will he be another name in the long list of leaders who tried and failed? Only time will tell. For those keen on understanding the intricate dynamics of Burkina Faso's politics and Traoré's leadership, a deeper dive into the nation's history, socio-political fabric, and the challenges it faces in the Sahelian region is recommended. One thing is certain, though, Traoré's reign is a crucial chapter in the ongoing story of Burkina Faso, with lessons and implications for the broader African continent. The socio-cultural backdrop against which Traoré is operating is layered with complexities. Like many African counterparts, Burkina Faso is a tapestry of diverse ethnicities and religious beliefs, with the Mossi, Fulani, and Bobo being the most dominant groups. Understanding this intricate social fabric is essential to grasping the challenges and opportunities that confront Traoré's leadership. Moreover, the cultural heartbeat of Burkina Faso is intrinsically tied to its arts, especially music and cinema. FESPACO, the Pan-African Film and Television Festival of Ouagadougou, is one of the most renowned cultural events on the continent, attracting filmmakers and enthusiasts worldwide. The success of this festival is a testament to the nation's rich artistic heritage and the potential of cultural diplomacy as a tool for regional integration and international engagement. Traoré, aware of this, sought to harness Burkina Faso's cultural capital. By championing investments in the arts and promoting Burkina Faso as a hub for African cinema, he aimed to shift international perceptions of the nation from one solely focused on its challenges to one that recognizes its contributions to global arts and culture. However, a less glamorous reality lies beyond the silver screens and melodious tunes. With nearly 40% of the population living below the poverty line and food insecurity being a perennial concern, there is an urgent need for socio-economic reforms. Infrastructure, healthcare, and access to clean water remain pressing issues, and Traoré's administration is under intense scrutiny to address these challenges head-on. Furthermore, climate change poses a significant threat. The Sahelian region, where Burkina Faso is located, is particularly vulnerable to changing rainfall patterns and desertification, impacting agriculture and leading to resource-based conflicts. Both domestic and international civil society organizations have highlighted these challenges and pushed for reforms. Their role under Traoré has been a mixed bag. While some have been embraced as partners in development, others, especially those critical of the government, have been sidelined. The youth of Burkina Faso, representing a significant demographic bulge, are particularly restless. With high unemployment rates and a yearning for change, they are both a challenge and an opportunity for Traoré. Engaging this demographic and harnessing their energy and aspirations is pivotal for the nation's future trajectory. In summary, the path ahead for Traoré and Burkina Faso is laden with challenges, but is also ripe with opportunities. The confluence of history, culture, socio-economic realities, and geopolitics makes for a compelling narrative, one that will be keenly watched by observers, both within Africa and beyond. It is a narrative that underscores the resilience of the Burkinabé spirit, their aspirations for a brighter tomorrow, and the myriad complexities of nation building in the 21st century. If you enjoyed the journey through this video, remember to hit the like button and subscribe for more enriching tales. Delve deeper into Africa's untouched narratives, where voices go unheard and stories remain unfolded. Thank you for tuning in.